I want to see if the Muslims can do better than Almighty Bruce. Sheikh Uthman. So when Uthman told me, when Jesus says I'm the first and the last, that's not a claim to be God. So Jesus here, as you just admitted, unqualified, claims to be the first and the last. So by your own admission, can you admit that even by Islamic standards, Jesus claims to be God?
Absolutely not.
He was right on that? Because you disagreed with him.
I know why he did what he did. Because he saw where you were going.
Exactly. Hey, Lorenzo, you are good, man.
Okay.
Can we agree that when he says he's the first and last, that he's saying that he's God?
Well, yes, but if it's true, but it's not true.
Sheikh Uthman was so dishonest that he couldn't even admit what you just admitted. Do you agree that Jesus claims to be God when he says I'm the first and the last?
In that verse, yes, he says this. I agree. Now, please let me explain.
You're already better than Uthman, man.
No, but let me explain. But you see, you didn't allow Uthman to explain.
I did.
Now,
he said no.
Okay, can I say?
Go ahead, bro.
When it comes to, if you consider the book of John to be the book of Revelation to be written by John, when scholars of textual criticism themselves will tell you that they cannot tell you that the book of Revelation or the book of John was definitely written by John, or that the book of Mark, the book of Luke, the book of Matthew, the book of John were written by the authors, and this is textual criticism, which you know, that if you take it in that context, okay, he did say supposedly in that context, suspicious context, that he was God. Do I take it? No. Do I accept it? Absolutely not. And by the way, if you want to look further into it, look into the Jesus Seminar and what they said about
They're a bunch of clowns. Who cares about the Jesus Seminar?
Yeah, of course they're a bunch of clowns, like I am. Anybody that disagrees and has righteousness and truth is a clown.
when you are built upon a bunch of mythicists and a bunch of folks who are cherry picking the Bible and how they interpret it, you're a clown for that.
Cherry picking. Add Bart Ehrman to that. And by the way,
Bart Ehrman too.
Okay, so here's the thing.
Bart Ehrman has changed what he said so many times.
Okay.
But by the way, Bart Ehrman does say that Jesus was crucified without a shadow of a doubt. You agree with him?
No.
See?
Let me tell you why. But listen, let me ask you a question.
You gotta tell me why. I'm just saying.
Okay,
listen,
let me tell you why.
Hold on. Uthman in the discussion. Did you see it?
Let's stick to it. Let me answer what you just said, please.
Hold on, that's a different subject, bro.
And then we'll go to Uthman.
I want to focus on the first and the last. So did you see the discussion with Uthman?
Yeah, I saw it. Not all of it, because I was sickened by it, but go ahead.
Do you think he did well?
I think Uthman said a lot of things that were correct, that hundreds of videos that you guys did, damage control videos, afterwards, because you guys do hundreds of videos immediately. You understand?
So he did good?
When, for instance, yes, he did good. When he talked about, for instance, let me finish the statement.
I want to talk about the
problems. When he talked about the problems in translation.
No, I don't care about that. The first and the last part. So when Uthman told me, when Jesus says I'm the first and the last, that's not a claim to be God. He was right on that? Because you disagreed with him.
No, let me explain it. I know why he did what he did. Because he saw where you were going.
Exactly. Hey, Lorenzo, you are good, man.
Okay, because he saw where you were going. But the thing is, he just should have admitted that yes, that's in the verse. It says that he's the Alpha and the Omega, the first and the last. But that the whole entire statement, as well as the whole book, is questionable. This was made to you. This was made to you before by another Muslim. And by the way, I want to tell all Muslims that come on here, please, and my brother GodLogic, you a cool dude, man. One day, me and you were gonna laugh it up at a Knicks game when he's destroying the Lakers, when the Knicks are destroying the Lakers. Okay, but one of the things you have to understand that everything that you believe in is absolutely without any foundation in the book that you claim legitimizes your faith.
Uncle Lorenzo, I just want to touch on what you just said about Uthman, okay?
Yeah.
So you said that Uthman saw where I was going with it and didn't want to get trapped. So instead, he made an incorrect statement in saying, no, he's not claiming to be God by this statement, right? He made a mistake.
Yeah, I would say so, because it was a calculated mistake, because You see, he understood. But the best thing he should have did was said, yeah, that
Right, he should have
statement
been
is in the book. That statement is there. But it is questionable. He pointed out that there are other questionable things in the Bible. Many that are not found in the oldest manuscripts of the Bible that is still in your book. What he should have pointed out was what your own scholars of textual criticism say, that the authorship and the foundations of what you call the New Testament, as far as authorship, is very. In fact, look,
So
Christian scholars. Let me just say this. I'll fit 2
being
seconds.
afraid-
Christian scholars. Let me just fit 2 seconds. Christian
2
scholars
seconds.
of textual criticism do not ever claim that the Bible is perfectly preserved. Number
Nobody
one.
makes that claim.
Exactly. Number two.
Nobody makes the claim of perfect preservation like Muslims.
Right.
That's
Exactly.
a silly
Number
claim.
two. But listen how it works.
Hold on, it's my
Number
turn
two-
now. My
Okay.
turn now.
Number two.
Yeah,
number
nobody
two-
makes a claim of perfect preservation.
Okay, I
as
just
in
heard
every
you.
word, every letter is the
I
same.
just heard
exact.
you, my beloved brother.
Yeah,
And the
you
second
guys,
claim they
say
make.
that about the Quran and fall
The
into a lot of
second
trouble.
claim that they make is that the concept of biblical
Lorenzo.
inerrancy
Lorenzo, hold on, bro.
can
Lorenzo.
the concept of biblical inerrancy
Notice how you're not
can no
respecting my
longer be
platform, man. I'm
sustained.
gonna have to mute you. I don't want to have to do that.
Okay,
So
of course.
if I'm coming in, respect the platform.
But let me finish the statement. though.
But you're making a million statements. I gotta.
no,
That's why I gotta
I'm
stop you.
speaking like a Puerto Rican on crack.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
I gotta
You know,
I gotta hold you.
I'm trying
gotta hold
to
you
get
in,
everything
man.
in quick. You know,
So listen. listen.
crack.
So Uthman.
Christian crack.
So Uthman lied then when he denied that Jesus was claiming to be God when he said he's the first and last. He lied to avoid a trap.
Let's put it this way. To say lied, something I'm not going to call anybody a liar. To say that he made a tactical decision to do that, yes.
Right,
And
that
with
would be
a
a lie
purpose.
because
With a purpose.
a mistake can be someone doing something in ignorance, so they misspeak or make a mistake, right? But
yeah.
a lie is calculated. You know what's happening, and so you purposely say the wrong thing to mislead, to avoid. So he lied to evade. Did you get a chance to see Uthman's episode?
Yeah, I saw it.
How do you think he did?
Yeah, with the other debaters, he was very good, but I think with you, I could have answered in a different way.
Okay. All right. Can anybody claim to be the first and the last and not be God?
He cannot.
Thank you. So if they were to claim to be the first and the last, they would be claiming to be God, correct?
They will be claiming to have an attribute of God, which is wrong. But
would they be claiming to be God if they claim to be the first and the last?
If I have 1 million cars, you claim that one of my cars is yours, that will be wrong, but that doesn't mean you are me.
Brother, if you can't answer this honestly, I'm going to move on to the next person.
Okay, no problem. I grant you, no problem.
Claiming to be the first and the last a claim to be God, yes or no?
Yes, let's go there.
Thank you. So Jesus claimed to be the first and the last in Revelation, right?
Yes, let me grant you, because that's not my point. No problem.
It's not that you grant it to me.
Okay, it's
do
true. It's true,
you honestly agree logically and brother?
Yes,
I'm not trying to
let's
get
go.
you. Thank
yes,
you.
let's go there.
Okay,
go. No problem.
So Jesus claims to be God in Revelation, right?
Yes. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, that's simple.
I did see the debate. I thought it was interesting. I do think that Uthman could have just conceded that the book of Revelation claimed that Jesus says he's first and last, and that is a title that even as Muslims we believe that only is for God. So I don't know why all of a sudden there's a misunderstanding of what that really means, right? So,
you're a Muslim, right?
I am.
Yes. So you're saying it's very clear, it's very obvious that the first and the last is a title for God alone. And so you don't understand all of a sudden this sudden confusion when Jesus claims to be the first and the last, how it just automatically is just different all of a sudden. No, right? That
Right.
Makes no sense, right?
If he say that he's the first and the last, and God say he's the first and the last, who is first, the Father or Jesus? Because only one can be first.
Well, it means that they both are first and the last. They're The one God, brother. That's what the Trinity is. They share the same nature as the one eternal, everlasting, infinite God.
I know, but the meaning of first, that mean one is the first. One became first. You
Yeah,
can't
they are
have
one
two
together.
first.
They are one together in essence.
They are not one because they can be separated, right? Jesus
they can't.
separated from
They-
God
no,
when
no, they,
when
no, they
he
can't.
became human. When he became human, wasn't he separate from God?
No. He literally says when he became human, he literally says that the Father is in me.
All right. Second point.
Can we agree that when he says he's the first and last, that he's saying that he's God? Can we agree?
Well, yes, but if it's true, but it's not true. I don't believe that Jesus says that. I believe that someone said that Jesus said that.
That's okay. You're already doing better than Sheikh Uthman, because Sheikh Uthman was so dishonest that he couldn't even admit what you just admitted. Thank you for your honesty, man. You're doing better than him already.